Hey guys, this is the wrestling god Mike Smith, and you're watching All in Wrestling, the premier wrestling show that talks about NXT, Smackdown, Raw, Impact, Ring of Honor, New Japan Wrestling, and others. But, ladies and gentlemen, before I say this, before I start my topic, I want you guys to please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button. I am looking for 4 subscribers. Now, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna talk about what I saw on SmackDown last night, as we all saw it. So the first question to this, right, is now I'm a big Becky Lynch fan, Charlotte fan, and Oscar fan as much as the next guy. I mean, Carmella fan as much as the next guy. But here's the question I'm starting to think with WWE: why the hell, right, is them? Why are they in a triple threat for the title? It should have been a fatal. He should have just made it a fatal 4 way to actually determine who's going to WrestleMania with the title. And to be honest, like Asuka could get another chance, so it's not really big. It's not gonna be a big loss because the thing is she's gonna retain and she might win the title, meaning that she could actually go face Ronda Rousey, which would be cool because I think she would want to face her. Because since she won last year and Shinsuke won, so meaning that it's probably gonna be Joe's turn or somebody's turn. But like I said, the question is, this episode is why? Why do anything? Because the thing is, it seems to me that Daniel Bryan is still kind of, because I saw the controversy that he's been having a lot. He's been kind of doing this heel thing against consumerism and greed and favoritism, which I'm digging it, but it's just like, dude, he's becoming stale. And if anybody in the YouTube or in the comics agree with me, he's becoming stale. He's becoming stale. It feels though like I don't even. It feels like it's like the skit the persona is getting tiresome. That's what I kind of feel with Daniel Bryan. Like I want AJ Styles to take that title off of him so bad, and it's not even funny because it's so bad that they don't even know what to do. That's the thing. And like I get what they're trying to put, like NXT is trying to pull the flames with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, which I'm gonna see that. Can't wait to see that tonight. But like I said, guys, I don't know. Like I have so much things I got so much gripes this week with SmackDown. Like it's a great show. Don't get me wrong, it's a great show. But here's the thing. See, now, and this is gonna be kind of a shock, so I heard that Chris Jericho is going to All Elite AEW, which to a point, this dude's gonna go there to be some indie star, which he like, why didn't you just stick with that in the beginning, dude? I get that you're done with WWE. I get that you're done being a heel. I get that you're done winning titles for them. But you're gonna keep winning titles in the place that are not even that's not even giving you a shot or shine. Because you know what's funny? Everybody looks at. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody looks at Raw and SmackDown as this big bad industry, right? And the joke is, it's not. It's this big bad industry that they think that everything, like everybody's this hateful thing, but it's not. And the thing is, I don't go with Raw because Raw was okay. Raw was cool last night. I mean, the night before it was cool. SmackDown is good, great even. But like I said, there's still some people in that roster that is gonna get a push this year. And I mean, like Joe is probably gonna make his move. He'll come in the Royal Rumble. I know he will. Because my thoughts are basically he is coming in the Royal Rumble. And I'm telling you, he wouldn't not be in the Royal Rumble because he's gonna make his move. I'm telling you. Some way or another, Samoa Joe's gonna make his move. because he's just waiting. He's just waiting. Just like Seth, he's picking a spot and waiting. See, that's what's gonna happen. I'm making a prediction about this because, like I said, everybody who's basically gonna be a Raw SmackDown after the going home show, all the rivalry, all the storylines are still gonna be intact. Because the thing is, Daniel Bryan is gonna wait too, because he'll go in the Royal Rumble, he'll win somehow. But the thing is, the balance is gonna be off. The balance, how can I put this? The balance is going to be off because it's going to be up here. Then it's going to be up here. Then it's going to be up here, down here, left and right, upside down, right side up. It's going to be it's going to be clockwise, counterclockwise, 360, 720, 450. And this is the joke. They don't see it. Like, this is what the balance is with the show right now, because it's going to be this big influx, and then it's going to be an equinox because they're going to have to balance it somehow. Like, let me put it this way, right? Say Braun Strowman beats Brock Lesnar, becomes Universal Champion. Somebody goes from Raw to go to SmackDown, takes the titles, both titles, and does like Undisputed Champion, because it's possible in this day and age, because Chris Jericho did it near the end of the Attitude Era. And the joke is, now, right? I'm gonna hit you with the now part. The now part would be, we're just going to throw this bag of rocks somewhere and see where they land. And I get that. I wholeheartedly understand that, right? I get it. See, the joke is, everyone doesn't know that it exists, but the giant rock thing is going to hit you square in the face. See, that's the joke, right? Nobody gets the joke. Nobody gets the ending of the joke, right? See, part number one would be to get more money, to have that sense to make more money, right? That's the end of it, right? And here's my thing about that, right? They're so close to doing it, and this is what WWE wants. There has to be a balance. The creative know that there has to be a balance. Vince knows, Trips knows that there has to be a champion that he sees eye to eye with. And AJ Styles, I knew he was gonna get a title shot back, because they're not gonna screw him out of it. They're not gonna screw him out of the title, because for them to do that, they have to systematically want to screw him. And that's what the backstage politics comes in, because there's no way they can get Joe and pick him and make him pick his spot, which I believe he can get the title at any point. He could probably get it at freaking Money in the Bank. Nobody would know. Nobody would know. Nobody would know. Nobody would know, because here's the thing. Everybody has a reason and everybody has a want to get that title and make that thing a reality. But here's the joke. They believe like it's freaking... They believe, and WWE believes, just like everybody else, just like Pete, just like Dave Meltzer, just like Bruce Pritchard, just like Vince Russo. They believe. They believe. And this is the thing I'm talking about. I believe Paul Heyman's this dude and he's a bad guy, but he's an advocate. He doesn't get physical. He doesn't need to get physical, because Brock will get physical for him like a hired muscle, like a goon. And this is the point that I kind of got the idea with the promo thing with Braun. But here's the thing. Braun is going to demolish Brock. As much as Brock doesn't think he's going to win, he's going to fucking demolish him. Braun Strowman isn't a man you want to play with. He couldn't even throw... He threw his dude with a fucking suplex and he got back up and walked off. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Y'all really believe that he's going to do... Y'all really believe he's going to conquer Braun? And so many times he's tried? He had to physically do it at 20, maybe 30% his real strength. Usually it would take a second for Brock. It didn't take a second for Brock. With Braun, it took him a fucking hour, 2 hours, 3 hours into the match to get him. Because Braun's never going... That's the thing about Braun. He doesn't give up on people. He doesn't give up. And that's the thing with John Cena. There was no point for him to be in the Royal Rumble because he'll go after Brock because that's what he thinks he'll do, or he'll go after AJ and start that rivalry crap again, and we're all gonna get stuffed down the throat. It's like Roman coming back and him wanting to come back. See, this is the reason I kind of get sick of, right? Where they want one guy, they're giving a push and the book him strong. But then John Cena's gonna be he's gonna be the freaking wild card, the undecided vote, because somehow he's gonna end up winning that Royal Rumble. Somehow he's gonna end up getting that Royal Rumble. Somehow he's gonna be the last dude to win. See, nobody ever pays attention to that, right? And this is the point I don't really think. This is the point I really don't get because this is the thing. He's an undecided wild card. He's a guy. He's going to do this. He's going to jump the gun, jump the shark per se. But as I've said, he is going to be this dude. And this is the point I don't want to happen this year. I don't want another year of John Cena having that belt. And then he's going to retain. It's not his year. It's done. You had your chance. You blew it. That's all you really needed. You didn't need money. You really didn't need to be in the Royal Rumble because, dude, everybody's going to beat you. You're probably going to be the last dude as always to win the Royal Rumble. And this is the point. WrestleMania is going to be the same shit. It's going to be Cena Mania. That's what's ended up going to happen. He is not going to choose. He'll say Brock Lesnar. Brock will come out and get all angry and fight him. And the funny thing, they could actually have a match after the Royal Rumble. But why? They're going to wait. They're literally going to wait till WrestleMania to have that match. Because Braun's going to feel screwed. They're going to give him a title shot again, or he'll get a number one contender spot, which I believe to a point. And like I said with Raw, like I said with Smackdown, this is why I'm hoping so much, and this is the point I want to put you guys in. I'm putting you guys in. I'm into with a reference, right? Remember when John Cena was the last dude in the Royal Rumble, but Edge beat them all. He went to WrestleMania instead. See, this is the point where I'm using a nice current reference. This is like 2010, 2011. He does this. And this is the point. And this is what I mean. Remember when SmackDown didn't, everybody wanted to be WWE champion, but on SmackDown, everybody really didn't care because they did their own belts. Like Eddie was an undisputed champion because he beat Brock Lesnar. Then it was The Rock. Then it was Undertaker. Then it was JBL. Remember when the undisputed champion was actually made, and it was the undisputed title at the time, before everything went nuts. And the joke is why. See, remember that? And this is the thing. I'm taking you guys on a journey, right? I'm taking you guys on a journey till now. So 16 years ago, 2003, I believe, 16 years ago, the undisputed title was a thing. Now that because of all these titles that were in storage or in this sacred vault, they will never bring back the Intercontinental title. They will never make an undisputed title again because it was dumb. SmackDown won't really give a shit because at the end of the day, Shane is going to do whatever he thinks is right. See, there is no tag team title. There are no tag team Money in the Banks. That's the thing. We got women's and men, but we don't never got a Money in the Bank for tag teams or cruiserweights. Or cruiserweights. And this is the point I really want to make. I'm going to make a statement about. The NXT thing, like I said, the SmackDown thing is, look, this year, a lot of things are going to change, and two people are going to end up champion. Asuka's still going to be women's champion. AJ Styles is still going to be SmackDown WWE champion. That's what's going to end up happening. John Cena is not going to win that Royal Rumble. I could promise you, and I could tell you that. And the segments, like I said, all it was really all that 3 minute segment they had before the match, they all came out and did a promo. Meaning, Mella came out first, Becky came out second, Charlotte came out third. So when they all they did a promo before the match. This was like way like 5 minutes into the show before the match, right? And then the strangest part is, right, like they didn't each of them didn't really care what the other wanted. So pretty much, if they think they're gonna win the women's Royal Rumble, Asuka's gonna still win because she's not gonna be tired from the match. She's not. Nobody gets that she needs it. Like that's the thing about Triple H. She'll fight anybody you put on the schedule. She's already beaten Carmella, already beaten Charlotte, already beat Becky. Dude, you already lost. All three I lost the titles at 5 different occasions. And this is the point. They don't know what to do, but they don't talk about it. They don't never think, maybe if we make Asuka the champion on SmackDown, somebody from Raw would want to take that championship and unify. Which would be a lot of hype and it would be a lot of money, a lot of advertisement, meaning the pay-per-view would be even higher. That means everybody would be even excited because we get the greatest match we would never see, which I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get. I swear to God, if freaking Oscar wins, she better go after. She better go after Ronda because I want to see that match, bro. I want to see that match like in WrestleMania. I don't want to see the Becky. I want Becky, Oscar, and Ronda. That's a triple threat in WrestleMania 35 this year. And I mean, anybody in the comments, like I said, you guys would you guys want to see that match? I mean, I already know how, yes. Like I said, I know the world is different, but we need matches like these. Matches we've never seen before. We could have got an HBK versus AJ Styles match. We could have. We could have got it if he was into it. And this is a joke you don't really get in the future. You don't get it in the world. You don't. Because this is the realism that I don't really hate. Because the world seeks something else. And this is the thing you also got to think about sometimes is where is everybody really going to be 10, 20 years from now? Where is everybody really going to want 10, 20 years from now? Nobody's really going to care what happens. It's going to be another fight with another fight with another thing. And this is the point. WWE's heading into that age where everybody's going to get title shots. They're not being WW 2000 or WCW New Beginning or WCW, because I knew what they were trying to do at the time in 2001 or 2002, because it was WCW The End, which really didn't make any sense. Because he lost that merger. If he would have never gotten a merger, like he would have never taken it, Ted would have probably made money. Eric would have probably signed Triple H, which he did, because he fired them. Because WCW was trying to be a family-oriented show at the time, and he wasn't. And I get that thing, because they could have just brought them back at the point of the Attitude Era, and Triple H would have probably joined the NWO somehow, or some way, if the continuity was right. They didn't really think. Because WCW was always about taking control. And that was the thing with WC. Like, I'm gonna hit you with a reference, right? Remember when we thought. Remember when, like, on SmackDown, they made the Cruiserweight title a big thing? Because Ray. And then Ray had it. Daivari had it a couple times. Spike Dudley had it. Scotty 2 Hotty had it a couple of times. Like, remember when the Cruiserweight title was a thing? And now that it's a thing, but it's on a brand. See, Remember when okay, and I'll show you another. I'm gonna hit you with another reference. You guys probably gonna like this is ruthless aggression era, right? Remember when remember when we thought like WCW was coming back in some way, like made like insurrection. I think it was insurrection, and somehow we thought they were coming in some way. I remember when ECW started to think they were coming in, but they weren't really coming in because the joke was like the invasion angle, and I think in my own mind kind of sucked because they had a bunch of dudes that were really kind of like the freaking leftovers of WCW rather than ECW dudes. It's like Rhino was cool when he came and Rob was cool, but after a while they didn't really bring a lot of dudes. Like they brought Maven, but they didn't really bring a lot of dudes in. And I kind of feel like the invasion angle would have been cooler if more ECW dudes would have came, like Sandman, Steve Carino, Just Incredible would have came. And Just Incredible, I think Just Incredible would have came a long time ago, but I think something happened at that time. I just can't remember what happened. Because something happened. He was supposed to come. Him and Steve Carino were supposed to come over, but something happened. Don Marie didn't come over until like mid 2004. She didn't come over. Christy Hemme didn't come over. Joey Giovanni didn't come over till later either. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and I don't mean to go back so much, you guys. This is just something for me to realize with even with today with 2019. And like I said, even though the Avenger angle was just a fleeting good memory, because ECW, just like WWE, just like WCW at the time, WCW couldn't really do anything with guys with the talent they had. They had Booker T, but they kind of sold into and gave him a bigger audience and gave him some more money to do. Because the joke is, nobody really understands what they did. Nobody really understands what they was trying to build. Because the joke is, the invasion angle would have worked in some type of way. Because you know how it would have worked? It wouldn't have been a bad thought. It would have just been okay. ECW angle would have worked. The invasion angle would have worked if they got those two, because Just Incredible was never there. See, Just Incredible was just this dude, and that's the thing I didn't like about him because he was kind of a dick. Steve Carino was okay, but Steve Carino, something Victory, Mr. Victory, or Doctor Victory, some dude, sidekick, the franchise. And the franchise was a real dumbass too, because I didn't like him either. Sandman was pretty cool because he was like a stone cold because he kept drinking fucking beer. But I didn't like him. Because see, if the Sandman, like, that's the thing, why would you bring him back, right? Why didn't y'all bring him to WWE in 2000? Because he would have turned the WWE on its head. Get the Sandman drinking? Come on, Paul would have allowed him to do it. But you bring him back to make ECW One Night Stand again at Albert Hall, which is okay, but the point is they didn't do anything with him. Because they would think that ECW was going to fight WWE again. But the joke was they had Edge, they had Matt Hardy, they had a bunch of dudes. And the joke is like, they were saying slut and everything, and they didn't really want John Cena to win, but he won anyway. Well, Robert Van Dam kind of won, but he took the ECW championship. And the thing is like, oh, he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to cash in the. He didn't really want to cash in the Money in the Bank in WWE. He wanted to do it in ECW, which was loud. But it was kind of stupid because it was like, yo, really? See, and this is what I'm talking about with with SmackDown. They try to bring people in to the brand, and I get that to a point, and I get that they're trying to push people that need to be pushed. But let me hit you guys with another thing, right? I'm gonna hit you guys with another thing. Hold on a second. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to sit in a different spot. This chair is really uncomfortable, but let me hit you with another spot. Remember how? Sorry. Remember how? Like I said, remember how when SmackDown? Like I said, SmackDown tries so hard, and I get the reason why they're trying, because they're trying not to be like Raw. They're not trying to be the underdogs of Raw. Really, it's like this. How can I put it? It's like this. It's like they can make money and throw a guy around and do all this, but it's never been about like the ratings. It's a big concern, but to Raw, just like Raw, because Raw has a great main roster talent because of Seth Rollins and because of Seth Rollins and all these other dudes that came in the mix. But let me hit you guys with this, right? See, even with Raw on Monday, everybody didn't know what they were doing because either one, they were sitting there lying to people. Two, Leo Rush is a great guy, but he doesn't win nothing. Like they reduced him to being a mouthpiece for the almighty Bobby Lashley, and I really think he's just being Bobby Lashley's bitch. But that's something different. I really do. I think that because SmackDown doesn't take, because SmackDown's gonna end up taking him because he's not getting paid enough. He's not. There's no way they're doing him a favor. There's no way. Because I could tell you from experience, everybody has a problem with the guy. It's like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put this dude over here. Then we're gonna drag him over here. Then we're gonna put you over here. Then we're gonna drag you over here. Right? And this is what I'm talking about. See? I put my phone here. You guys can't hear me, right? Move it over here. Can't hear me, right? See, this is the thing I'm talking about. They don't know what to do with that guy. Just like with SmackDown, they have Jeff Hardy, they have him, Shinsuke, Rusev, Randy Orton, AJ, John Cena, Daniel Bryan, Samoa Joe. So what's gonna end up happening is that if the Elite come to WWE, if Lars Sullivan comes to WWE, Heavy Machinery comes to SmackDown, right? That's gonna be good for the tag division. That means they can do anything with the tag division, the titles now, because we got a whole bunch of dudes in NXT. We got these guys coming in. We got them. We got Undisputed Era gonna change up the mix, because when they get in, oh, hell's gonna break loose when they get in. Because I mean that for sure. And like I said, this isn't going to be just your run-of-the-mill tag team. This is somebody, these dudes are just developed better. Their storyline is a lot better. Their rivalries are cleaner. Because I'm telling you, they ain't waiting for no one. I'm telling you. The Undisputed Era is coming to SmackDown. They are not going to Raw. Because they're going to be misused on Raw. There ain't no title up there. Not for each of them. They don't even have they got one Intercontinental title? Come on. Each member could actually get a title in themselves. Okay. Pete Dunne. Hold on. Kyle O'Reilly can get the Undisputed, the U.S. title, right? Say Adam Cole gets the WWE title. Say they get the tag titles. Roderick gets Roderick will be, because Bobby Fish he's not really helping them. He's just kind of like the back man. So Roderick Strong will keep having those titles, and they'll get the tag titles, but Bobby Fish will probably end up getting the Intercontinental. Then they can go after the U.S. title too, because they can have two. All three of them would have titles. Bobby Fish could go to Raw, right? He could go to Raw, or he could be NXT champion. Because I thought about it. What if he actually becomes NXT champion? Bobby Fish becomes NXT, or they give him a world title shot, but he wouldn't do it but they wouldn't break up because of it, because they don't want to do it, because they're too good of a unit. That's the problem. They don't want to break up because of infighting or title differences, because that's the thing. Oh wait, he could take the UK title. He could just take it from Pete Dunne. He doesn't even have to be on the NXT UK. He could just take it. Because somehow SmackDown would bring that title to light and let them be a UK championship. Because if he brought the title, that means, oh wait, each member has a title. The group will be probably stronger than ever. Like there would be one more dude like Strowman, then he would be undisputed because he would be good. They use him. Yeah, they need another strong guy. They need one. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm gonna bring this video to a close. Like I said, keep hitting me with the views and the likes and the subscribe, please. Just one like, guys. I need likes. I need subscribes on my channel. Please, people. I love this. Like I said, I'm doing so good. You guys, thank you for the support, and I love you. Peace.